We've all heard that time is money, but this term takes on new meaning when we think of wealth, wellness, and well being, which are the three principal tenets that drive everything we do in our office. Research published by Morningstar in 2017 found that one factor was more influential on an individual's savings rate and wealth accumulation than any other. No, not income, not age, gender, or education either. Time. Specifically mental time, or how far into the future you're willing to think. Indulge me for a minute. Consider your own pattern of thinking and planning. Do you focus on optimizing your enjoyment today? Or do you try to anticipate your future needs when deciding on the lifestyle that you're going to enjoy? The researchers found that respondents that think fewer than 5 years ahead tend to carry more debt, have lower saving strategies, and be more impulsive in their spending. Now, if this describes you, here's something you can try. Start by carving out a half hour with your spouse and no other distractions. Then draw a timeline in 5-year increments until your mid-90s. At each interval, consider where you're going to be personally and professionally in as much detail as you can. Think about how old you're going to be, where you're going to be living, whether your children will be living with you, or alternatively, whether you're going to be responsible for your parents. Are you going to be working? What are you going to be doing for fun? Do you expect your health to be strong, or are you concerned about chronic illness? Notice that none of these questions have anything to do with money, but they do encourage you to give some color to your future. Then, repeat this for each of the increments. Over time, what you'll see is that some obligations start out and slip away, and other obligations will creep in. Similarly, you'll have opportunities that you miss and others that come along. But this mental timeline exercise is incredibly useful in training yourself to consider the future and even look forward to it. As for me, for a few years now, my husband and I have been working on building an extended holiday into our winters because I'd like to escape the cold. I'm not really someone who loves to be on a beach, but I do want to be able to walk outside for lengthy periods of time with my dog. We've looked into whether we want to rent, whether we'll drive or fly, and even in as much as finding who we might have to rely on in case our children need us while we're gone. But we've also put in some very strict limitations on what we're willing to do because, of course, 15 or 20 years from now, we might not be working, and we need to prepare for that too. And if you're really brave, try one of those age progression apps, the ones that show your face aging over time. The researchers suggest that this visual helps you consider the needs of your future self and feel closer and more responsible for that person. The combination of the mental picture and the consideration of how you want to live as that future self is really powerful and can actually influence the amount of wealth you accumulate. I look forward to talking with you again soon.